Jenna was in a loving relationship with John, her husband of 13 years and the father of her 2 children. Their youngest child, Adam, was 7 years old, and the eldest, Emma, was 9 years old. In her eyes, they had it all: a picture-perfect family, a beautiful home, and a thriving relationship. To Jenna, life was pure bliss. However, seemingly out of the blue, John asked Jenna to take the kids and move out. He declared that he was tired of paying 80% of the bills and having Jenna spend his money on things he considered to be frivolous purchases. He felt used, even though Jenna tried to be frugal with their budget. Jenna was infuriated, flabbergasted, and heartbroken. She had invested 13 years in a relationship that was destined to go nowhere. She cried for days and didn't know where to go. Being a waitress, she knew that she couldn't afford an apartment on her own income. She found herself between a rock and a hard place. Though Jenna hated asking others for help, she knew she needed to reach out to someone. She hesitantly called her parents and explained exactly what was happening. Jenna didn't think her parents would offer a hand, but to her surprise, her parents happily offered Jenna and her children their guest bedroom. After a few nights in her parents' guest room, Jenna came to a tough realization. "I'll never be able to afford my own place on a waitress salary," she thought to herself. So she decided to take the leap and enroll full-time in a community college. Jenna enrolled in a paralegal studies course, which would allow her to earn a certificate within 12 months and start off with an hourly wage of $20. She was currently earning about $1,500 per month, but by completing this course, she would more than double her income. Though she knew it would be tough, Jenna decided to attend school full-time and concurrently work full-time. She took on a 4:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. shift at the restaurant and began school at 9 a.m. Her mother dropped Emma and Adam off at school in the mornings, and Jenna picked her children up immediately after school. Jenna completed school assignments and spent time with her children until she was due back at the restaurant for the evening shift at 5:30 p.m. Her family watched the children until Jenna's shift ended at 10:30 p.m. It was tough for Jenna, barely spending any time with her children throughout the week, but she understood that the situation was only temporary. Her schedule was certainly hectic, but over the months, she grew accustomed to the high-velocity schedule of her new life. Jenna was a strong woman, but at times, she secretly cried at night because she missed her picture-perfect life. Jenna felt ashamed to still be mooching off her parents as a 36-year-old woman. But when she hit the bottom, she realized that the only people that stood by her were her parents. She considered this realization to be worthy of all of her troubles. Throughout the next year, Jenna continued to go to school and maintain her full-time work schedule. Before she knew it, a year had passed. Jenna earned her certificate in paralegal studies and soon found a job at one of the city's most prestigious law firms. Living with her parents and maintaining a full-time work schedule allowed Jenna to build up a hefty savings account of $10,000 while working as a waitress. Now, more than ever, she was thankful for her parents' kindness. She continued to live with her parents for several months after starting her new position. She decided to put all of her savings towards a down payment on a 3-bedroom home for her family. As Jenna reflected on her life over the past year, she smiled in amazement of her strength. She had achieved what many others considered to be unachievable. Just 12 months ago, Jenna had been a heartbroken, low-wage waitress that lived in her parents' guest room with her 2 children. But at the end of her journey, Jenna became a college-educated paralegal, a happy single mother, and a homeowner.